was going to be a short video. I decided I was putting this off because I was deciding if I should put this on YouTube or not. But I think I said a while ago, my cousin had this bridal shower, and I was going to show you guys what we got to take home. So I'm going to show you this. I don't have all the things. Now, the two things that are missing that I didn't want to bring up were everybody got these two champagne flutes that said, cheers to my cousin and her fiance. And the other one is a book, and the other book I didn't want to bring up because I haven't read it yet. And I don't know if I will because it doesn't seem like it's going to be a great book. But what happens is it was this cute little girly bridal shower, and my aunt made all of the desserts. It was catered. The food was catered, but she made the desserts. And on each table there were old, like, I don't know how you would describe it. Like, they weren't they weren't antique books. They were like books that like went through phases, like books that like look really old that could probably like rip apart in a second if you're not gentle with them. And then on top of that there was on top of the books at each table in the center, well, those were centerpieces. Centerpieces were teapots. And at the end of the event, we played a game, and whoever won at each table got to take home the teapot. And then around each one of the chairs, I think there was like 5 or 6 chairs at each table, there were little teacups. And everybody got to take a teacup home. Now, the teacups were like those fancy teacups that like you would really want to buy for yourself, but you never would because you're afraid it would break or something. And then, I don't know if I think it was like every other one, or maybe there was only 2 or 3, there were like these costume jewelry pieces. I'm only saying they're costume jewelry because I don't know if these are real or not, but yeah. So I'm going to show you guys what we got, and it was a beautiful, beautiful place. The food was good, everything was great, and it was a nice day. Like, it was in March, the beginning of March, and I just thought, like, oh, March is going to be cold probably, and it'll probably snow or whatever, but it didn't. It was a nice, perfect day. And I'm sorry if I'm sweating or I'm getting hot. It's because it's really hot here. So yes. So these are the necklaces. Now this one I got because this was the one at our table that actually you could fit over my head without it, like, if it was gonna break or anything. Now it does have like a clasp, but these are like the pearls. I guess they're like pearls, costume jewelry stuff. I don't know. I'm not a jewelry expert. This is what they look like right here. They're like these shiny white translucent color, and this is what it looks like when you unfold it. And like I said, the centerpieces, the base of the centerpieces were different books, and everything you could take home except for like the plates and all that kind of stuff. But this is one of the books I got. Now the reason why I bought this up because I read this one. I did a book review video on it, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's called A Book of Famous Poems compiled by Marjorie Barrows, a companion book to 100 best poems for boys and girls. And it's divided into 4 or 5 different parts. And this is what it looks like, and it's just basically a book full of these cute little poems. Like, there's Edgar Allan Poe, there's Walt Whitman, there was like one of the Brownings. This book was really, really cute, and I really liked it. I mean, you could even like read some of these books to like your kids. I mean, some of these poems to your kids, because they're that cute. And there's like, you know, classic ones like, you know, The Raven, Oh Captain, My Captain, stuff like that. And it's a really good book for, even if like you were taking like a literate class, a literacy class, like an English class or something. It's a perfect little companion book, and it's really small, it's compatible. Now, the other book was called, I think it was called Remember of Laughter or something like that, and I forget who it was by, and it's this big, thick book, and it's all green, like there's no hardback cover on it or anything, book jacket. So yeah, so I'm going to show you the two best things. So now these, the teacup I'm going to show you can't really, it's like hot glued to the coaster, so you can't really like drink out of it or anything. But this is what it looks like, and this reminds me of like English stuff, to be honest. I really like English stuff, and all I've ever wanted was like a little teacup. I don't care if I ever drank out of it or not. And all of these were different, and all of these teacups were all different on the table, and the coasters were different too, or the dish, or whatever it's supposed to be. And they each had a little flower in it. This is what it looks like. And some of them were facing up, some were like this, and I like this one the best, even though you couldn't really, you can't really use it. But it's a cute little decorative thing. We have it on one of our shelves in the living room, and it's just like a cute little thing. To me, it's like, I would probably not trust myself, because I know, like, if I would get a box of these for any occasion they ever had in my life, they'd probably all break. And my mom won, now the best thing is my mom won the teapot, and it's like a teapot. It doesn't go with the teacup. It has flowers on it, but they're not the same flowers. And it's got flowers inside of it. Now they're fake flowers. The flower in the teacup's fake too. And this is what it looks like, and it's really big. So, and then I left the topper of it downstairs, so then it would be too much for me to carry up. This is what it looks like, and here's the flowers. This was like so pretty. It kind of reminded me of like two things. Like, it reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, where they're at like the Mad Hatter Tea Party thing, and the second one is as if like you were at like some kind of like British, English, UK garden sipping tea with your hat and stuff on. That's what it reminded me of. So that was my short little video. I hope you guys liked it, and maybe it gave you some ideas if you guys are getting married or have a bridal shower coming up or whatever. I'll see you guys next time with another video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.